Some people might think, the battle, jihad, military action in Islam. I thought, Islam was a religion of peace. So why are you fighting, and why do you want to fight, and why is it part of religion that you have this thing called jihad and, fighting the disbelievers, etc. All these doubts that many of them, sometimes even Muslims, might talk about this. And of course, non-Muslims will also have this doubt and this misconception. Ya Jama'ah, Allah Azza wa Jal في القرآن, when He created humans in Surah Al-Baqarah, the angels were asking Allah, أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَا يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاء. Oh Allah, will you put on this earth people who will be corrupt or corrupt the earth, and they will spill blood? يَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاء. Allah قال إِنِّي أَعْلَمُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. I know what you don't know. Know this for a fact. Read history. Humans are peaceful beings or aggressive killers? They're very aggressive, صح? All humans in this earth, nations and civilizations and countries and whatever it is, everybody's fighting for power. صح ولا لا? Nobody's leaving anyone alone. Today, before, every time. Before Islam, after Islam, during Islam, whatever it is. And so, that's why we see every country, every people, every person has to have some defense mechanism. صح ولا لا? Every country now, they don't have military, army. They have army or no? Everybody has an army, صح? Like, why can't anybody say, what's going on? Why you guys are aggressive? No, this is part of life. In order for anyone to survive, you have to have that. You have to have some kind of mechanism or a weapon to defend yourself and to also secure your land. So this is one of the ideas of jihad. Or the main idea of jihad is what? Do we want to harm others in Islam? A'udhu billah. No, we don't. The whole purpose of the jihad of offense is that we want to spread the word of Allah. Tawheed. The purpose is not to harm. The purpose is not to harm. That's why the Prophet ﷺ, in many of the scenarios, he would send khitab, letters to nations around him, to Rum, to Furs, or what did he say? Aslim taslam. Allow us to spread the word of Allah, we don't have a problem. You don't want to become a Muslim? No problem. La ikraha fi din. No forcing. We don't want hypocrites force you into Islam. No. Islam, it has to be from here. But at least let us spread the word of Allah. اليوم, today and before, most people are in ضلالة or Islam and Huda. ضلالة. صح? Most of the humans today and before, they are against Islam. They are in polytheism and shirk and kufr and all that. So why should people allow it to spread like that? We have to spread Islam. Jihad is not about conquering land. Yeah? Muslims, they spread all over Africa. They went to, to India, Pakistan, everywhere, Afghanistan. They went to the west of Africa, the east of Africa. They went to Andalus, Spain. They reached almost to China. Did they take over the land and cleanse the people? No. The people of that land are the people of that land. Only believe in Allah and khalas, we leave. We've got nothing to do with your money, with your people, with anything like that. So it is not an invasion. Invasion is different. Invasion, we go, we destroy the land, we take everything, we kill everyone, and we khalas. It's a dunya thing. Jihad is not a dunya thing. Yeah? And so, in order for Islam, think of Islam as a country. Let's think of Islam as a country. In order for Islam to survive, it has to have a defense mechanism first. صح? Because everybody wants to attack, everybody wants authority. And if Islam is not an authority, then how can it spread? It cannot spread easily, with convenience. So that's why Allah Azza wa Jal allowed and permitted jihad, with conditions, like I said. With conditions. If the Wali al-Amr says today is not a condition, or we don't want jihad, or we cannot do jihad, then we listen and obey. طيب Faris, he's wrong. He's wrong. He's an imam and he have his ijtihad. النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال الإمام له إذا اجتهد وأخطأ له أجر. If an imam, a person of authority or a person of responsibility, whether he's a judge, whether he's a ruler, whether he's a scholar, he does ijtihad and he says a fatwa or a decision or anything, and he is wrong, he has one ajr. He has one good deed. For what? For his ijtihad. طيب, if he does ijtihad and he is right, he has two ajr, two good deeds, for his ijtihad and for his good decision or correct decision. فهذا كله راجع لولي الأمر. Nobody can say or talk or discuss or say why no, why yes, why no. All these discussions about military action is not up to us. It's extremely complex to come even well, not to talk about, even to think about. Like, where do you start? There's a lot of things that is involved in military and in such things. So we leave it to the people, their responsibility, the people of authority, and say, Alhamdulillah, Allah did not put this responsibility on my head. صح? Because this involves what? The blood of people. This involves the rights of people, the blood of people. This involves a lot of things. Imagine one guy has blood on his hand. يوم القيامة, what happens? Allah said, من يقتل نفسا, نفس واحدة. Allah will curse him and he will be angry with him and he will punish him. And that's not an easy thing. Today we see casually some kids barely have a beard, maybe just reach puberty, talking about jihad and anything. Akhi, please sit down, man. أرحم نفسك, have mercy on yourself. Have mercy on yourself. And yalla, you wake up for Fajr. You want to talk about these things? It's stupid. It's ridiculous. Yeah? And wallahi, the old people will understand. When your head is full of responsibilities and stress and challenges in life, and you have your family, you want to be fair to your family members, to your children. Yawm al-Qiyamah, they want to grab your neck and say, this father, he was unfair to me. You're just worried about that. You're worried that you don't fall into sin and shortfalls. So, لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Allah did not burden you with such things. Don't get involved in. وهذا من الفقه. And it's from the safah, the foolishness, that we get anybody and anyone to talk about such matters. Yeah? احنا نفهم. We understand the conditions, so we understand our Islam. Yeah? But in the end, this is not up to us. Wallahu ta'ala a'lam.